Moving on to Felicity Merriman of 1774, starting with, of course, Felicity's name. Felicity Merriman.
I've always liked her name. It's really stuck out to me when I think about all of the historical dolls. I don't know, it's just like a strong name. I like it.
Felicity is a very pretty name. I'd give her name like a
8.5.
Moving on to Felicity's appearance. Now, we got a lot to talk about here.
Pleasant Company Felicity is stunning.
There's no denying this doll is beautiful. Those eyes, they look deep into your soul in the most beautiful way.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I first decided that I was gonna make a custom doll, the one thing was that she had to have Pleasant Company Felicity eyes because they're just absolutely beautiful.
And they're paired with the most, like, beautiful red hair. I love her. She's beautiful.
She's such a stunning doll. I'm sorry.
She genuinely has no flaws. And, like...
I'll give her a 9.5.
Getting into Felicity's collection, we're going to start with her meet outfit. This was her original meet outfit.
And I think it's really sweet, but it's not my favorite out of the two. This one, which is her second meet outfit, is probably my favorite. I just like the silhouette and colors more.
Same thing goes for her meet accessories. These are her first ones, and then these are her second.
And I think both of them are really cute, and I like the concept and idea of both, so yeah.
Now, we're getting into the rest of Felicity's collection, starting with her school collection. And we're starting with her lace jacket and petticoat.
This is adorable. I love this.
This was $24.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. The silhouette, the colors, I just love it.
Everything about it is beautiful. Next is Felicity's reading and writing lesson for $20.
This is darling. I would seek this out. Like, I love this.
This is too cute. Like, I can't even get over this. Next is Felicity's tea lesson for $22.
And this is really cute. And to be honest, whenever I think about Felicity and tea, I just think of like the iconic like conversation they had where like you would turn your cup upside down to like say no to tea because, you know, things were going down
with tea.
So yeah, that's just what I think about, and it's a really cute set, so yeah. So next is Felicity's Windsor writing chair, which was $55 originally and then later raised to $62 when an inkwell and pen were added. I think it's a little odd to sell it without the inkwell and pen.
But now that it has it, that's great.
Cute. And I don't know, $62 seems a bit pricey to me, to be honest.
Moving on to Felicity's holiday collection. One of my favorites of Felicity's collection, Felicity's Christmas gown and stomacher for $32.
Oh my god. This is so stinking beautiful and stunning. I love it. Okay, listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna probably gush this whole video just because I have a soft spot for like colonial fashion and Victorian fashion, but we're gonna get into that later. But this is beautiful.
Guys, Felicity has such strong pieces. Like, nothing can go wrong with her. This is gorgeous. This is one of the most beautiful pieces, in my opinion, ever made by American Girl.
Yeah, wow.
If you guys have this and want to get rid of it, like, I will take it off your hands.
It's so pretty. Oh my god.
Next is Felicity's invitation and fashion doll for $18.
I love that.
At least this one came with an invitation, because usually the dolls are just $18, and that's really overpriced.
Yeah, but this is really cute. I like it.
Super cute. Next is Noah's Ark for $22, and this is just like a little playset for your dolls.
That ain't $22.
And these are cute little dolls, but still, I don't think this is $22 for like a toy within a toy. Next is Felicity's Shrewsbury cake kit, and this was $18, and this came with a real recipe, which is really cool.
I think this is really cool. I don't know, I just really like this set. It's pretty neat.
Moving on to Felicity's birthday collection, starting with her spring gown with pinner apron and pom-pom for $24.
That is so adorable. I could see her frolicking in a meadow. That's just beautiful. I love it.
Stunning. Next is Poise the Lamb for $18.
And this is one of the American Girl animals that lean on the more realistic side and pretty good too. I think she's darling.
Next is the tilt top table and chairs for $98.
Now I do really like this piece of furniture. However, $98, I could go to IKEA and buy myself a table for $40.
Very cute though. Next is Felicity's chocolate set for $58.
Okay, cute, but $58?
It's all the fancy stuff.
Oh my god. Do I look like a stinking heiress, aristocrat? aristocrat to you? No, I'm just a normal civilian. So you know what? Stop treating me like some sort of stinking rich person, American girl, when all I want to buy is your stupid Colonial tea set.
Next is Felicity's Party Treats for $28.
That's my level, okay? I could buy something for $28. And that little figurine gal, she's cute.
She's nice.
I mean, she kind of looks like my cousin.
She does look like her cousin.
Oh
Oh my god, we have a porcelain statue of her cousin!
American Girl was stalking us? Story time.
Yet another tea set. We have Felicity's Colonial tea set for $48. This is so pretty. I like it.
That's the poor man's tea set. I mean, but it's still expensive.
It's very expensive. Then we have Felicity's Tea Treats for $32.
$32 seems like a lot for not a whole lot, to be honest with you.
Next is Felicity's Guitar for $25.
Okay, that's pretty cool, and it really does remind me of Barbie and the Diamond Castle when they get lost in that little, like, pub thing and they have to play music so that they can get some food because they're starving. I don't know, I could see Felicity singing that song.
There's a diamond castle in my mind, and someday soon we're gonna find it, we're gonna find it, we're gonna find it.
Next is Felicity's Needlework Kit and Frame.
Choc le bleu!
And this was $22.
Choc le bleu! Who knew that Felicity, like me, was a needle pointer? I don't know, that's cute, man. Darling! Absolutely darling!
Moving into Felicity's summer collection, we have Felicity's summer outfit for $28. I love this piece so much.
She looks like a goddess.
This is like an iconic piece to Felicity. It's beautiful. It's great. I want it. I need it.
I'm sorry, I like every single piece of clothing she has.
Next is Felicity's Plantation playset for $22.
Okay, you have fun playing with a vase, weirdo.
Next is Felicity's Rescue Kit for $18. This has like the witch hazel and all that fun stuff.
I love this. Cute-y pooty.
Next is Felicity's winter collection, and here is her cardinal cloak for $24.
Oh my god, Little Red Riding Hood coming through the woods. I love that. But $24 is steep.
Next is Felicity's muff mitts and pattens for $20.
Aw, cute.
Then we have Felicity's Colonial undergarments.
Oh my god. So yeah, I just really like how historically accurate these undergarments are. And these are actually kind of important to purchase because it gives you the right silhouette for the dresses to make sure they lay right. So yeah, it's important to wear your bummer. It's not called a bummer. I don't know why I just said that.
Moving on to Felicity's travel trunk. And this was $22.
I love trunks. I endorse this product.
Next is Felicity's winter entertainments for $18.
I love the lantern. Got your way home.
I don't completely know what I'm looking at.
Oh my god, it's those things. Those things. Those are a thing. And I like it.
Nightgown alert, y'all. Here it comes. Here is Felicity's nightgown.
Oh my...
Wait, I'm sorry. Here is Felicity's Nightshift for $24.
Oh my gosh, Becky. Look at her. You can never seen a doll so beautiful. That's because she's wearing a nightgown.
Next is Felicity's bed and bedding, and this was $98.
I really like this. I think that $98 is a really good price, and there's something special about this bed that we'll discuss later on. Stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss that.
Next is Felicity's dressing table for $32, and I think that this is really, really cute. $32 is a pretty fair price for furniture for an American
Maybe
girl.
for a rich person.
Next is Felicity's nighttime necessities for $18.
Oh, me lord. She did not have electricity, guys, which is why she has a candle. So that is really cool.
Really, really great. Next is Felicity's clothes press for $150.
Oh, me god, Becky. You telling me that I'm gonna pay it more than $1 to get something that I could go into Goodwill right now and literally find the same thing so close to this for literally 40 cents? Sister.
Is this for Addy? I don't know. Now on to Felicity's limited edition outfit. And it is her town fair outfit for $28.
Oh my god, Becky. I love this one. Love it!
Tell Felicity that Becky and I, we love it.
Who's Becky?
You said, oh my god, Becky.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I'm talking to Becky. Becky is like God or something. I don't know. This is like a figure of imagination. Like Becky's in the clouds, sitting in the clouds, thinking, oh my god, Becky. It's like God and Becky are sitting next to each other, so I'm talking to both God and Becky.
Okay. So you say it, oh my god, Becky. Very cute piece. Next is Felicity's short story outfit, and she only has one, and this is her traveling gown for $22.
Everyone and their mother's brother's ape's best friend's chihuahua has this dress with reason.
It's very cute. I love it.
And I want to mail you.
Now moving on to Felicity's extra pieces, starting with her work gown for $22.
Oh my god, Becky. I also see this one a lot, and I love it. I would hire it at my new tech company.
Next is Felicity's writing habit and hat for $28, and I absolutely love this. Love the color.
She kind of looks like someone named Susan, who is 93 years old and does historical reenactments.
Very nice.
I don't know what that means. Of course, that would what Susan would wear. It's historical.
Exactly, like Susan.
What?
Wear that. Next is Felicity's writing breeches and hat for $15. Now these aren't for women. She stole these. Just a little like thing to tell you guys. But
so that's.
But
oh my god,
she's like a Three Musketeer.
If you got Logan and put that on him, then you could have a Colonial family. Like that could be Felicity's dad.
It's true. But she looks like a Three Musketeer, like.
Or you could have Felicity's dad. I'm just saying. Okay,
true.
I'm not trying to give people ideas.
Together we know what to do.
But they could go out and buy Logan, put him in that, and like you could walk around holding Logan and holding Felicity and go, hey, Felicity, Flossie, how are you, baby? And she'd be like, hey, Papa, did you hear the teas in the Boston?
All for one is true. It's true. Together we know what to do. Strong hearts, strong minds, fighting for what's right every time. United, decided, we'll never be divided. All for one for all.
Next is Felicity's Gala gown for $28.
Beautiful as a ruby.
I love the color. It's very pretty on her. Beautiful dress. Love it. Next is Felicity's horse, Penny, for $75.
I love American Girl horses. This is beautiful. Beautiful.
Seriously, Penny is such an amazing horse too. She's so pretty, and I would definitely seek her out. She's amazing. Next are Felicity's shoes, socks, and garters for $14.
That's really stinking cute.
Then we have ribbons for Felicity for $6, and like we've said before, this was so cute when American Girl gave you ribbons. Next is Felicity's scenes and settings for $55.
We've already explained that we really like this concept and idea, and hers are really cute.
And I wish they would continue doing this because they are absolutely adorable. Next is Felicity's tea lesson gown for $32.
That is darling. She looks like a pretty Disney princess.
I seriously love this outfit. Felicity has the best outfits ever. Like, she can't go wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. And this is beautiful, and I need it. Next is Baby Polly and Cradle for $48.
Okay. That's $48?
That's really expensive for, like, a doll's doll. Because, like, you could get, like, a American Girl mini doll for less than that. And that's just, like, kind of weird to have, like, but okay, it's a nice idea. Next is a very large piece, the $2 Colonial Carriage for $175.
Oh my word.
And this could actually fit 2 dolls on the inside.
Wait,
and
well, that is pricey, but oh my god.
That's pretty amazing, and this is definitely like a collector's item, and like this is pretty incredible. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely seek this out if I had money. Next is the Colonial stable set for $60.
Okay, then.
I'm not a big fan. I mean, I guess there's gotta be somewhere to put the horse, but I feel like they could have done this better, made just an overall wooden structure of some kind. I don't know. Next is Patriot the Full for $42.
Precious.
Really, really cute. Next is Elizabeth, and this is the Elizabeth Cole doll, and she is absolutely stunning. To be honest, she's one of the only dolls that, like, I think actually pulls off the light-skinned Josefina mold. Like,
that is so true. I usually hate light-skinned Josefina molds, but I think she's really pretty. She kind of looks like Annalise.
And her meat outfit is beautiful. Next is Elizabeth's accessories, and these are super, super cute. Next is Elizabeth's holiday gown for $32.
This is gorgeous.
Then we have Elizabeth's quilted cloak for $24, and this is just the cloak.
This is a wee bit pricey, especially for me. You know, I'm just a commoner, I'm just a peasant, and peasants don't have $24 to spend on a doll cloak. I don't know, it's just my opinion.
Then we have Elizabeth's tea lesson gown for $32.
Oh my god, she looks like Martha Washington. Put a picture next of Martha Washington next to her face.
She does.
Like, first lady. That is who Elizabeth is. The first lady.
Then we have Elizabeth's riding outfit for $28.
How cute!
I think that this is really adorable, and yeah, I absolutely love this. Like, this is a really cute piece. Then we have Elizabeth's summer outfit for $28. I love this piece. I love these kinds of hats, and I like how, like, Elizabeth has similar pieces to Felicity, so they can kind of have, like, kind of matching pieces that you put them both in similar outfits. Then we have Elizabeth's Nightshift for $24.
I love me a nightgown.
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice gown for a nightgown.
Then we have Elizabeth's fashion doll for $18.
First of all, honey, this ain't no fashion doll. This looks like a doll who probably was, like, burned in the fireplace on accident, and then they, like, took her out, like, halfway through the burning process. So she's a little charred around the corners, but she has an apple butt.
She's got a weird face. And she's $18, and like we said before, that's pretty expensive when you can get an American Girl mini doll for like 20 something.
I can make an American Girl mini doll right here, right now. You want to make me a fashion doll?
Give me some popsicle sticks.
Kylie's American Girl fashion dolls coming to you.
Then we have Elizabeth's bedding for $42, and this was interchangeable with the bed structure from like Felicity's bed and bedding. And so you could basically turn the structure into either Felicity's bed or Elizabeth's bed with the canopy at the top and then the blankets and pillows.
I don't know, I feel like this is kind of a really good idea and is more like economical. Instead of having, you know, Felicity's bed and Elizabeth's bed separate, I feel like this does save some money, but it's still pretty expensive in my opinion.
Then we have Elizabeth's dressing table accessories for $28.
This is cute. I wouldn't personally get this because I feel like it's just a little random.
I feel like a lot of these things are things you can find at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Alright guys, and that completes all of Felicity's collection.
Overall, I really just absolutely adore her collection. I think pretty much every piece in her collection has something really pretty or exciting about it. I don't know.
I would give her collection a 9.5, and like that's the highest I'm willing to go. I'm not going to give her a perfect 10, but she has an amazing collection. Definitely one of the best. Moving on to Felicity's story.
So Felicity Merriman is a colonial girl living in Virginia shortly before the American Revolution. She gets worried when she learns that Jiggy Nye has a new horse. Felicity loves horses, and Nye is a cruel man who drinks a lot. She is afraid that he will abuse the horse. When Felicity goes with Ben, her father's apprentice, to deliver a new bit and bridle, she sees Nye struggling with the horse. Nye refuses to buy the bit and bridle that he requested, saying the horse is too wild. Ben is convinced the horse will never trust anyone because of Nye, but Felicity doesn't agree. She names the horse Penny because of its shiny copper coat. Felicity decides that she must help the animal. A week of rain keeps Felicity inside doing needlework, but she doesn't have the patience for it. The rain finally lets up, and after completing her chores her mother sent her to do, Felicity visits Penny and sees that Nye is again frustrated with the horse. He threatens to give her to anyone who manages to ride her. This gives Felicity the hope that she could own and care for Penny if she could tame the horse. Though her parents forbid her to visit the horse again, Felicity leaves the house before dawn to bring Penny an apple. Felicity steals Ben's church breeches and wears them to run over to Nye's pasture and back every morning. Felicity visits Penny for the next several weeks. After a month, Ben finds Felicity hiding his breeches in the stable and demands an explanation. Ben promises not to tell Felicity's parents that she's been visiting the horse. Penny now trusts Felicity enough to be ridden. With Nye's statement in mind, Felicity rides through the town back to her own home. Mr. Merriman explains that she must bring the horse back to his rightful owner. When Nye arrives and demands his horse back, Felicity is heartbroken. Her father gently explains that simply riding the horse could not be enough to own her, but he also says he's proud of her efforts. Felicity realizes that she can't own Penny, but she wants the horse to survive, so she sets it free. Felicity eventually returns home, sad but satisfied. Felicity is sent to Miss Manderley's house to learn how to be a polite, gentle woman. She practices stitchery, dancing, penmanship, and the proper way to serve tea. Two sisters from England join the lessons, and one of them, Elizabeth, becomes Felicity's best friend. Learning to serve tea is great fun until Felicity's father decides that the king's tax on the tea is unfair. He refuses to sell tea in his store or to drink it in his home. How could Felicity continue to take the tea lessons she loves and still be loyal to her father? Felicity is invited to a dancing lesson at the governor's palace, the most wonderful honor she could imagine. Mother promises to make a beautiful new gown for her. As the splendid event draws near, Mother becomes dreadfully ill. Felicity spends all of her days caring for her, sadly accepting that there will be no new gown and no chance to go to the palace. No chance, that is, until a glorious surprise reminds her that Christmastide is a time when hope and dreams do come true. Spring brings Felicity's 10th birthday and a visit from grandfather. He gives Felicity a precious gift, a guitar that had belonged to her grandmother. Felicity is so enchanted with the guitar that she disobeys her mother and takes it out of the house to show her friend Elizabeth. Her parents are angry when they learn what she's done. They refuse to believe a message Felicity has overheard that means danger to the colonists. Felicity risks her parents' anger again when she decides to alert the colonist herself. Summertime holiday has come for the Merriman family, all except for father, who must stay to run the family store with his apprentice Ben. The rest of the family journey to grandfather's plantation on the York River. Felicity is reunited with an old friend and enjoys quality time with her grandfather. During this time, they are a bit separated from all the Patriot loyalist news that is happening in Williamsburg. That is, until a runaway injured Ben surprises Felicity one hot day. Felicity has to make some big decisions on how and if she should aid Ben in his hopes of joining the pending war. Everything is changing for Felicity. To begin with, her horse Penny is expecting a foal. Penny has been happy and healthy since she came to live with the Merrimans, but Felicity worries what will happen when Jiggy Nye, her abusive former owner, gets out of prison. He has been in jail for not paying his debts. Felicity learns that he once was a respected member of the community and an expert with animals, but he became an alcoholic after his wife's death. However, Felicity can't bring herself to feel sorry for Nye after the way he's behaved, even when she learns that he is sick. Felicity's friend, Elizabeth, convinces her that they should send him some medicine and other supplies in prison, partly to have pity on him and partly so he will feel grateful to Felicity when he gets out and makes trouble for her. Unfortunately, Elizabeth Poppy also ends up in prison. Tensions between Patriots and Loyalists are high. The former governor has fled Williamsburg, and Patriots are arresting a Loyalist. That Mr. Cole is a Loyalist has been well known for some time. Felicity fears for Elizabeth and wonders what will happen to their friendship. Then, Felicity's grandfather has also become ill. He soon dies of his illness, devastating her family. But before his death, he takes steps to make things better for Elizabeth's family, Jake and I, and his own family, especially Felicity. In return for Felicity's charitable gift and her grandfather's honorable payment for the horse, Jake and I also helps Felicity and Penny when they need him the most, redeeming himself in everyone's eyes. With the war everyone has dreaded finally coming a reality, there are still more changes yet to come. Elizabeth's father must leave Williamsburg, Felicity's father decides how he will support the war effort, and Felicity begins to play more of a role in running her father's shop, as she had wished to do before. In the midst of Felicity's grief over her grandfather's death and worries about the coming changes in all of their lives, her mother has some poignant thoughts about the nature of death and change. While Felicity wishes that it were summer again, back when her grandfather was alive and they were all happy, her mother says that not all changes are bad ones. As she points out to Felicity, even though it might be tempting for her to wish that she were a child again herself when both of her parents were still alive, to go back to that time would mean giving up her life and with her husband and her children. She loves her children and enjoys seeing them grow up and change. The ability to witness those happy changes is worth dealing with the less happy changes in life as well. Death, like change, is just another part of life, and Felicity's mother points out that love still connects us to those we've lost. Like everyone else, the only way Felicity could move in her life is forward, and that's a good thing. Felicity still has growing up to do and happier changes yet to come.
And that is all of Felicity's story.
Yeah, so I feel like Felicity's story is just really iconic in a way to American Girl's brand. It's something I really associate with them.
It was one of the first stories I discovered through American Girl, one of the first movies I watched. I think it is the first movie I ever watched. And it's one that's really stuck out to me all these years. Like, I think she's a very powerful character. And, I mean, like, she's one of the earliest, like, eras, and she's at a very interesting time.
Yeah, and I really think that it's interesting that they talk about a lot of like heavier topics like animal abuse, alcoholism, like death, but in a very like friendly way. I don't know, I just think it's kind of interesting that they dealt with all of these really heavy topics in a very, I don't know, like respectful manner.
All her stories are just super interesting, and I mean, like I said, I find them very iconic and I love them.
Yeah.
I'd give her story a 9 out of 10. And this averages Felicity's overall score to about a 9, and I completely agree with this. I've always thought that Felicity was one of the best characters American Girl has ever made. Definitely one of the more memorable characters.